I want to talk about the attitude and the culture of fitness, and I guess it depends on which corner of the fitness industry you're looking in. But I've always worked closer to the hardcore side of things, where there's a lot of ego surrounding how people look and what they can do in the gym. And now we've got influencers talking about how to go to war in the gym and how every workout has to be a battle. And I understand that a lot of fitness is what we call aspirational. Coaches and brands are selling a mystique, a lifestyle, an image of having this great body and how that'll translate into you having a great life. On the one hand, I can see that it can be a powerful motivator to do that, and it makes fitness more fun for some people, and it's probably necessary to some extent if you want to make a living in this space. But I've also come to see that as being very discouraging, and I can understand how that it can be a turnoff to a lot of other people. For one thing, it's way overblown. Most of us will never look like the models on the covers of these magazines or the actors who play superheroes in the movies. We're not genetically gifted like a lot of those people are, and we're not using the drugs that they're using in many cases. For another, it's just clueless about real life and real struggle. Going to the gym, even if you're doing, 20 rep sets of squats, is nothing like going to war. It's not battling cancer. It's not even like being Rocky Balboa in the 15th round and digging deep and coming back from the brink and knocking the guy out to win the world title. Going to the gym is a privilege, particularly of more affluent people. And while there is a certain amount of mental toughness that I think is necessary to see results, I don't think that's what fitness professionals should be selling. Fitness shouldn't be depicted as an exclusive club where only the strong survive. So I'd like to see some of the machismo and the ego come out of fitness. I'd like to see more coaches make this lifestyle appear more practical and accessible. Ultimately, training is about self-improvement. And in my mind, you can't improve yourself if you're not letting go of your ego. If you're walking around telling yourself that you're the biggest and the baddest, living that lie, remember that there's always somebody bigger and badder. So you should be nice because you'd certainly want them to extend you the same courtesy if you ever met up. And if you're always trying to convince the world that you're the hardest, toughest, fittest guy, that's a mindset that keeps you from learning. And if you're not learning, then you're never going to get better. And then you can't improve yourself and you can't help other people improve themselves. So I'd just like to see a lot less swag and a lot more heart in fitness. But let me know what you think. Do you think it's important that we sell a glamorous or glorious image of what fitness can do for people? Or is it better to maybe bring it down to earth and demystify the process so it looks like anybody can transform themselves?